Hello everyone, this is Sudhir and welcome back to my class. Now I am going to discuss with you the probability about the dice. Children, may I know how many faces are there on a die? Yes, it is 6 faces. And what are the numbers on the faces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we write now the pointer. So when a die is thrown once, that is a single die, when a die is thrown once, and what is the possible outcomes here we get? Possible outcomes. Here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is called a sample space. When we are writing the total all possible outcomes in a set like this, so then it is called a sample space. Okay, so this is the possible outcomes. And what is the number of possible outcomes? So number of possible outcomes we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. So 6. Now we should solve this type of questions now. Okay, prime number. So what are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5 are the prime numbers. Okay, so the first one I am going to write here. Favorable outcomes to get prime numbers. Okay, favorable outcomes to get prime numbers. So those are 2, 3, 5. Now we write here number of favorable outcomes to get the prime number, that is 3. Here we have the 3 numbers, so that answer is 3. So therefore, now what is the probability? The probability is number of favorable outcome by number of possible outcomes. So what is the favorable outcomes here? That is 3 by 6. 3 ones and 3 twos cancel. 1 by 2 is the answer. Okay. So similarly, the number is lying between 2 and 6. So we write the point here now. The second one is number lying between 2 and 6. That is 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 you should take. Okay. So here actually it is a favorable outcome. This is the favorable outcome which is lying between 2 and 6. Now number of favorable outcomes. In this case we have 3. Therefore the probability we should get it. The probability is 3 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. The same logic, next one, odd numbers. Come on, tell me what are the odd numbers and how you can solve it. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5. 3 numbers are there. So the same way you can write like this, the favorable outcomes to get the odd numbers, that is equal to 1, 3, 5, and the number of favorable outcomes are 3. And write the formula like this: probability are equal to number of favorable outcome by number of possible outcomes. So that equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2 for odd numbers. And even numbers. So what are the even numbers we have in this? 2, 4, 6. The same again. Favorable outcomes to get the even number. That is 2, 4, 6 we write here. 2, 4, 6 we write here. And so number of favorable outcomes to get the even number mean, then we can get the 3, and the probability again 3 by 6, that equal to 1 by 2 is the answer for even numbers also. Now the composite number. What are the composite number? The composite number means which are not prime number, those composite number except 1. Okay. So 2, 3, 5 are the prime numbers. The composite number from this 2, 3, 5 are the prime numbers in this. One is neither prime nor composite. Very important bit it is. One is neither prime nor composite. Then the remaining composite numbers we have 4 and 6. So we write 4, 6 in the favorable outcomes. Okay. And what is the number of favorable outcomes here? That is 2 by the total possible outcomes are 6, that equal to 1 by 2 ones and 2 3s cancel. So the answer you will write, you can write that is 1 by 3. So next, multiples of 3. What are the multiples of 3? 3 is the multiple of a 3, right? 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. These two numbers. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 twos are 6. These two numbers we can take here that is the favorable outcomes to get multiple of 3. So we can write 3 and 6. Then the number of favorable outcomes we will get 3 and 6 will only the two numbers. So 2 divided by 6 is equal to, you will get again 1 by 3. Okay, and the next one is even prime number. What is even prime numbers? From this even prime, actual prime numbers I said 2, 3, 5. These are the prime numbers. Even prime is 2. Even prime, least prime. So both are 2 only. Least prime which is odd, that is 3. But the least prime which is odd number, it is a 3. But a least prime number is 2 and even prime number also is 2. So what is the probability to get a even prime when the die is rolled once? So this is the question. Then how you can answer? So favorable outcomes are, the favorable outcome is 2. You can write only 2 like this. And how many favorable outcomes are there here? Only 1. So out of 6, then the answer is 1 by 6. So this is the whole concept when die is rolled once. So single die is. Okay. So this is the whole concept. Still they may ask the many questions from this. So maximum I have written the questions, how many types they can ask. Maximum when the single die is rolling there, the questions they can ask like maybe it is even number or odd number or composite number or prime number. Okay. So additionally I have given you like multiple of 3 I have given and even prime number I have given. So just you can think about what is the least odd prime number, that is a 3. Okay, so number of favorable outcomes, 3 is the single number, right? So it is a 1, so 1 by 6. Okay, the question is asked, for example, multiple of 5 they have given. Only one number we have multiple of 5, that is 5. Understood? So then what is the probability to get a multiple of 5 here? Only one number, that is a 5, so 1 out of 6. Now very interesting question I am asking you. Try to say the answer. So the probability when a die is rolled once to get factors of 6. So what are the factors of 6 mean? So we can list out the factors of 6 here. Like 1 into 6, 2 into 3. These are the factors of 6. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 6. This number 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the factors of 6. Now what is the probability here? 1, 2, 3, 6. 4 numbers here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4 numbers. So 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6 mean 2 2s and 2 3s, that is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so maximum models we have covered when a die is rolled once or a single die. Understood? So I hope you understood this concept. Now here is the very important topic, that is when 2 dice are rolled once or a single die is rolling the 2 times. So the 2 cases are the same. So the 2 dice are rolling at a time. Then what is the number of possible outcomes we get? So that is total 36. When a die is rolled once, then how many possible outcomes will get? Only 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But the 2 dice are rolling at a time, or a single die is rolling the 2 times, the result is the same. Okay. So how many possible outcomes will get? That is 36. How? For example, how many faces are there in a die? We have the 6. So 6 power n formula we can follow that. 6 power n. That means if you are using only one die, you take 6 power 1 is equal to 6. If you are using the 2 dice, that is 6 square is equal to 36. 6 6 are 36. So these are the 36 cases. What is that? For example, this is the die number 1 and this is the die number 2. And this is die 1 and this is the die number 2. So when the dice are rolled once, okay, 2 dice, maybe the possible outcomes will get on that die. Maybe it is 1 and second die also 1. Or the first one is 1 and the second one is 2. The first one is 1 and the second one is 3. So like that we can get 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4. For example, the first die is the 5 and the second die is the 4. Then you can get 5 comma 4. Understand? Now the question here, for suppose when you rolling the 2 dice, so the what is the probability to get 5 will not come up at least once. So 5 will not come up at least once mean. So here in these cases we are getting the 5. Okay, so see, and here also we are getting 5. So we should not get it 5 when you are rolling the 2 dice. So 2 dice you have taken and you have rolled. So if you get 5 at least, so you will lose the game. So you should not get it the 5. Then what is the probability to win the game here? So that means 5 will not come up at least once. So at least one means, so here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because already this one we have counted, right? 11 cases. This 11 cases should not get it. That means how many cases we have the remaining? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 times in 25 cases, 5 we should not get it. Okay. So the answer is now 25 divided by total possible outcomes are 36. So 25 divided by 36. So how we can start this answer? First of all, we should draw the table because the number of possible outcomes we have, right? I mean, total possible outcomes we have, right? And then number of possible outcomes in this. Number of possible outcomes. This is 36. Got it? Now what we do? To get the first case. So first case, what I am saying here? 5 will not come up. 5 will not come up at least once. So number of favorable outcomes to get 5 will not come at least once. Okay, so 5 will not come up at least one means just now we have counted, that is for 25 cases we have that. Therefore the probability here, that is 25 divided by 36. Got it? So this is the answer. Now the second case I am taking. So 5 will come up at least one. 5 will not come here, that is that 25 by 36. Now what I am asking, 5 will come up at least once mean, then we have the total here 11 cases, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cases. So 11 out of 36. We can write the point now. So number of favorable outcomes to get 5 will come at least once. At least once. That is, we have 11 cases here. So the probability now, the probability is equal to 11 divided by 36. Okay. So it's a very important model question, this one. So when two dice are rolling there, don't forget we have total 36 possible outcomes. Children, here one more important and interesting question, that is, now this time I am going to take the two dice are two different color. That is, one is yellow color, another one is red color. So yellow color and red color dice I have taken and I have thrown. Then what is the number of possible outcomes I will get? That is 36 only, because here again two dice, that is 6 to the power of 2 is equal to 36 is the concept. Okay, so total number of possible outcomes are 36. Now what we are going to find in this now? So for example, when you die the two rows, what is the sum on the top to get the 8? So sum on the top we have to get 8. So what are the possible outcomes or what are the favorable outcomes are there to get 8? For example, just on red color die you have to get 2 and yellow color you have to get 6. That is this one. Here we can get, in this case, 2 comma 6 means 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. Similarly, you can observe this in this case, that is in red color we have 3 and yellow color we should get it 5. Then 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So similarly this case, 4 comma 4 and 5 comma 3 and 6 comma 2. Just to take this case, this one. So 2 comma 6, 3 comma 5, 4 comma 4, 5 comma 3 and 6 comma 2. So these are the favorable outcomes. So in the remaining cases you should not get it. The top of the faces are equal to 8. So only this 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, only these 5 cases. Can you tell me what is the answer now to get the sum on the dice is equal to 8? Yes, we have total 5 cases out of 36. So 5 by 36 is our answer. So how we can write out? The case is the favorable outcomes to get sum on sum on 2 dice is 8. That is, what are the cases here? 2, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4, 3, 5, 3, and 6, therefore, number of favorable outcomes equal to, this is 5. So total number of favorable outcomes we get 8. So therefore, number of possible, therefore the probability. So probability is equal to, as usual, number of favorable outcomes by number of possible outcomes. Okay, this is 5 by 6. Now the second question is, so the sum we should get now 13. The sum on the top we should get 13. So what is the possible outcome? Observe here, the least number is 1 on the die. And the first die, that means on the red color die is 1, and on the yellow color die also is 1. So this 1 plus 1 is the 2 is the least number, right? The maximum number is 6, 6. On the red color die, we can get the maximum number 6, as well as on yellow color die also we can get it 6. So 6 plus 6 is equal to 12 is the maximum number. Okay. So, but the question is asked here 13. Is it possible? So no chance is there to get here the sum on the top of the die is 13. So the probability is 0 out of 36 is equal to 0. So how we write it now? So the favorable outcomes, favorable or number of favorable outcomes, right? Directly number of favorable outcomes to get sum on 2 dice is 13. Therefore, probability is equal to 13 is 0. So the number of favorable outcomes to get the sum of the 2 dice is 13, that is equal to 0. So for the probability is 0 divided by 13 is equal to 0 is the answer. And the third question is asking here, the sum of the 2 dice we should get either 12 or less than or equal to 12. So 12 or less than or equal to 12 means, if you take these all cases here, for example this one 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4, and these all cases are less than 12. The sum on the dice you can get it is completely less than 12, and the last number is 6, 6, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. The question is less than or equal to given, so that we should take these all cases in the favorable outcomes, and the possible outcomes also same 36 only. So 36 by 36 is equal to 1. So what we call it is a sure event, and here when the probability we are getting a 0, it is called impossible event. Okay. So number of favorable outcomes, to get less than or equal to 12, that is equal to 36. Therefore, now probability is equal to 36 by 36 is equal to 1 is the answer. It's very important question, children, this model also. So I hope today concept completely under dice. Okay, so practice very well, create some more questions with your knowledge. Okay, so try to solve the problems also. So take only 1 die or 2 dice. Don't take 3 dice. 3 dice mean 6 power 3 is equal to 216 possible outcomes you have to write. So no need that one. Only 1 die and 2 dice also you can write. Okay. So I hope you understood today's concept. That's the topic today, children. So take care. Bye and Jai.